People say they want the truth, but most cannot handle it. They say they value honesty, but punish those who speak it. They praise virtue, but reward power. This is the first lesson about human nature. What people claim to believe and how they actually behave are rarely the same. If you don't understand this, you will be used, ignored, or crushed. But if you do understand it, you can predict people, influence them, lead them, or defend yourself in their games. Power does not come from brute strength alone. It comes from understanding the minds of those around you. It comes from knowing how people think, what they fear, what they desire, and what they will do when no one is watching. This is what I studied, not in theory, but in real life. I watched kings fall and cowards rise. I watched cities betray their own saviors and mobs cheer their own oppressors. I watched men lie to gain power, then lie again to keep it. And I learned that to master power, you must master human nature. Here is the truth they won't teach you in school. People are not led by reason. They are led by emotion, habit, appearance, and fear. They want to believe they are rational, but the wise ruler knows better. The wise leader understands that people believe what feels true, not what is true. This is why appearances matter more than reality. If you seem confident, they assume you're capable. If you appear powerful, they treat you with respect. They do not test your strength if they think you'll strike back. Do not waste time expecting people to see your intentions. They judge by what they see, not by what you mean. They are drawn to strength and certainty. And when they sense weakness, even the most loyal may turn against you. It is not because they are evil. It is because they are human. Most people care more about their comfort, their safety, and their image than about truth or loyalty. If following you threatens those things, they will leave you behind. If betraying you helps them survive or advance, they will do it and justify it later. You must never depend on loyalty alone. You must create incentives, consequences, and appearances. Loyalty is strong when it is useful. When it no longer serves them, they will look elsewhere. That is why fear is more reliable than love. Not cruelty, fear. The fear of being ignored, of being punished, of being replaced. People will remain loyal to those they cannot afford to betray. Does this sound harsh? It is, but so is the world. And no man ever stayed in power by pretending that people are better than they are. Another truth. People remember how you make them feel, not what you do for them. If you give them freedom, but make them feel anxious, they will hate you. If you control them, but make them feel safe, they will love you. Perception is stronger than action. Control how people feel, and they will follow. And yet, the leader must not be ruled by emotion. You must see clearly while others feel blindly. People are inconsistent, reactive, and often afraid. You must be the opposite, disciplined, steady, and strategic. You will see them worship idols today and destroy them tomorrow. You will see them cheer a man in the morning and curse him by nightfall. The leader must stand above this chaos, not be pulled into it. If you want influence, do not try to please everyone. That is the path of weakness. Instead, create value. Create power. Become a force they cannot ignore. Then they will adjust themselves to you. But how do you gain such power? You start by studying people, not as they wish to be seen, but as they are. Watch what they do when no one is looking. Watch what they fear, what they envy, what they chase, what they pretend not to care about. When you understand this, you will know what moves them and what stops them. Remember, people are more motivated by loss than gain. They are more afraid of looking weak than of being weak. They are more easily led by confidence than by facts. They are drawn to certainty, even false certainty, because uncertainty terrifies them. Use this knowledge not to destroy, but to navigate. The world is not controlled by truth. It is controlled by perception, power, and psychology. To rise in such a world, you must build 3 things: a strong reputation, a sharp mind, a ruthless awareness of how things really work. Your reputation protects you before you arrive. It speaks for you in rooms you are not in. It makes people treat you carefully, even when they do not like you. So protect it, build it, defend it. Your mind is your only true asset. You must train it daily. Read, observe, reflect. Don't just consume noise, understand patterns. Study how people succeed, how they fail, how they deceive and are deceived. And finally, cultivate awareness. Always ask, what is really happening here? What is being hidden? Who benefits? Who is afraid? These questions reveal more than any speech. Most people move through life blind to these things. They are led by the surface. But the person who sees underneath, the person who reads the room like a general reads the battlefield, that person always has the upper hand. So what does this mean for you? It means stop expecting fairness. Stop assuming others will see your value. Stop waiting to be rewarded for being good. The world does not reward goodness. It rewards power, value, and timing. You must become useful. You must become sharp. You must become someone others need, even if they don't want to need you. And once you have power, use it wisely. The foolish ruler abuses power and creates enemies. The wise one builds control slowly, makes allies carefully, and never shows his full hand. Be feared when you must, loved when you can, but above all, respected. That is how power lasts. I leave you with this. Never forget that human nature does not change. The tools change. The language changes. The stage may be digital now, but the game is the same. So play it well. Study it deeply. Rise without apology. Rule without illusion. And remember, to lead people, you must understand them. To control them, you must know what they want. To survive them, you must know what they hide. Power belongs to those who see clearly while others dream.